Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
All right. I am Pastor Ernest Jefferson. I am giving testimony of the impartations and the anointing as a result of me touching the shofar and receiving the Azusa Street anointing. These last 100 years, we're in the 100-year time now. And just this week, God allowed me to experience 3 miracles. 3 miracles. I got a call from Atlanta, Georgia. And the call came in from this particular woman. This woman was in a women's shelter in Atlanta, Georgia. And she had been bedridden for 6 months. And she could not speak. I had the opportunity to show her the flyer. Do we have any of those flyers for Azusa?
Yeah.
Flyers?
Yeah, he'll get one here.
He's getting one right now, but to make a long story short, I held the flyer up to the phone and began to pray for this woman. The caretaker of that women's shelter grabbed the phone and she said, "The woman is up walking now. The woman hasn't spoken 6 months. The woman is speaking now." And she went ahead, she says, "I'm going to let the lady talk on the phone right now for the first time." She began talking and testifying how she had been laying in the bed and the only thing she was able to do was to look up and see the ceiling. But she was actually up walking around, talking, walking, thanking God and praising God for that miracle. That's one miracle that occurred out of the Atlanta, Georgia area. The second miracle that occurred as a result of me utilizing this flyer and praying because of the impartation of the anointing that was given to me, blessed upon my life. This woman was in the hospital. Her doctor called me from Atlanta, Georgia. This woman's lungs had completely collapsed. Did not have any function, any oxygen or anything going on inside of it. But we began to pray for her. When we prayed for her, the doctor said, "Hold on, stop praying." He began to start calling in teams of professionals into the room. He says, "I need them to get the ultrasound machine in here right away." He says, "I need the world to see this." And as they were bringing the ultrasound machine in to the room, the woman's lungs just started growing back. And this was going on the machine. And she began to start breathing regularly. She didn't even have oxygen levels. So the doctor says, "Stop." He says, "Who are you talking to on the other end?" The lady says, "I'm talking to Pastor Jefferson from Kansas City, and he's imparting the Azusa Street anointing on us right now." He says, "I want to talk to him." He says, "Not in my history of being a medical doctor. I've been practicing for over 20 years. Have I witnessed anything like this?" The third miracle that happened, right here in Kansas City, Missouri, God allowed me to do a bus ministry where we took ministry to the streets with teams. There was a lady that came on the bus. When she came on the bus, she was carrying a walker and she was carrying a cane. I took this flyer out. I began to start reading the information in the flyer. We began to start praying for this woman. The woman's cane dropped onto the floor of the bus. The woman's walker rolled. As the bus had come to a sudden stop, it rolled up to the front. The woman stood up, left the cane, left the walker, and walked off of the bus. So what I'm trying to say is that this is real. This is real end-time prophecy. God's move is really occurring. now.
Yes.
And everybody in this room is going to start experiencing God's miracles as a result of this. And what the pastors have been talking about here today is love and love for family. We're going to see a great uniting of families.
Yes.
We're going to see a great uniting. We're going to see a lot of violence cease in America.
Yes.
We're going to see a lot of families coming back to God as a result of what has happened here.
Amen.
Two things have happened here. The impartation of the healing for family and marriages, and the impartation for healings and miracles to happen on a large scale.
Yes.
God bless you.
God bless you.
God bless
Thank you.
you. Wow.
Bishop.